You've probably seen and heard quite a bit lately about electric pickup trucks that are coming to the market. But have you stopped to wonder if the automakers are telling you the whole story? Like any new vehicle, there are pros and cons. But do the pros outweigh the cons? While there's a lot to like about these futuristic trucks, in this video, I'm going to reveal a thing or two that you need to think carefully about before you even consider buying one. Are they the future, as politicians and the automakers who are investing heavily in their production want you to believe? Or are they something else entirely? And if you find this video interesting and you want to know more about what's going on in the auto industry, please pay a visit to our carbuyingandselling.com website and use the search function to learn the inside truth about any vehicle you're interested in. Okay, that's the housekeeping done. So let's get into these electric pickup trucks. At the moment, the Ford F-150 Lightning is the only full-size, fully electric pickup truck you can buy. Well, I say buy, but what I really mean is you can order. That's because supply is limited, demand is strong, and there are also the inevitable supply chain issues the whole industry is still struggling with. The Chevrolet Silverado EV is the next big one on the way, but that's going to be a 2024 model year arriving sometime in 2023. There will also be a GMC Sierra EV, which will effectively be the Silverado EV with a bit more bling. The Lightning is out there with owners right now, however, and it's fair to say it's getting decent reviews. Then again, would you spend somewhere close to $100,000 on a new truck and then admit it if it wasn't all you hoped it would be? To be honest, the media and owner reviews of the Lightning are pretty impressive. But they appear to be from the same type of people. Let me explain. Now, I don't know about you, but I think of one thing above all else whenever somebody mentions a pickup truck. But I'll get to that in a moment. And don't worry, it's perfectly clean and suitable for a family audience. There's a lot to like about the F-150 Lightning, and I'm sure it will be a similar story with the Silverado and Sierra EVs. The Lightning is a great-looking truck with a raft of sensational features. Some of the numbers associated with the Lightning make good reading for the cutting-edge Ford truck. The two versions offer 452 and 580 horsepower respectively, and both provide 775 pound-foot of torque. The standard battery model has an EPA estimated range of 240 miles, while the more expensive extended-range battery models claim a range of up to 320 miles. The maximum payload is 2,235 pounds, and the Lightning is rated to tow up to 10,000 pounds. On the screen now are some of the standout features that are helping the Lightning get rave reviews in the press. So, the F-150 Lightning looks great. It's powerful, the range is good, it can tow and haul decent weights, and it's packed with the very latest tech. If you're one of the many Americans who buy a truck but never really use it as a truck, by which I mean using it for serious towing or hauling, then the Lightning is a superb vehicle that I'm sure you will be happy with. But if you're someone who wants to push the Lightning up to those towing and hauling capacities on a regular basis, you might want to look at something more conventional. While I'm not going to dispute the fact it can handle those capacities with ease, in the way you'd expect from a truck with 775 pound-foot of torque on tap, it's how far it will go with those weights that concerns me. You see, batteries are delicate little flowers that need ideal conditions to perform at their best, and it doesn't take much to knock them off their stride. For a start, cold weather can severely reduce the driving range of any EV, and the Lightning and its competitors are no different. If you live in the far north of the country, or even worse, in Canada, I hope you don't want to drive too far in your truck during those freezing winter months. However, the bull elephant in the room that nobody appears to want to talk about is what happens to the range when you tow a heavy load. I recently came across an article in the UK about the realities of towing with an EV. This was a guy in the UK who was towing a very lightweight trailer by American standards. His EV had a range of 280 miles, similar to the Lightning, but he lost 120 miles of battery range after towing the trailer for just 28 miles. That means his real-world range towing that small trailer was more like 70 miles than the claimed 280 miles. How do you like the idea of towing a 9,000-pound trailer with an electric pickup truck interstate? Now, Ford, Chevy, GMC, and others may have special batteries that are unusually suited to the demands of towing. But we all know that's not the case, don't we? Basically, the Ford Lightning and its upcoming rivals are great trucks for people who don't actually need a truck. If an SUV or sedan would suit your needs but you think a truck is cooler, then go ahead and buy an electric pickup truck. But if you are serious about towing, then I'd stick to internal combustion for the next decade or so at least. And I haven't even got to the prices of these trucks. The Ford Lightning is only about to enter its second model year, and it's already had its second round of price increases. A 2023 Lightning Pro now starts at $51,974, while the range-topping Platinum trim is just shy of $100,000. Instead of that, you could get an F-150 Lariat Hybrid for around $55,000, and you wouldn't have to stop every hour for 8 hours to recharge it before going on your way again. If virtue signaling your green credentials is the most important thing for you, and you don't mind taking 2 or 3 days to tow a trailer to a campsite, a gas-powered truck could have got you to in a few hours, then knock yourself out. But if you are serious about towing with your truck and you don't have unlimited free time to spend recharging your battery on every journey, stick to good old gasoline and diesel power.